And hello there. Welcome to the 1957 FFBOM championship game between the Detroit Lions and the New York Giants. I'm going to set up my screen here, so give me 1 second to get rolling. And there we go. So the Detroit Lions are coached by Steve Forrester, 6-4-2 on the regular season. Giants finished 7-4-1. And it appears the Giants won the toss, so they will receive. And 1 second as we get ready to get rocking and rolling here. Just got to let the peeps know the game number. Oops, 1 second. I think Steve already put it in there. There we go. All righty, here we go. Set to start. Steve's going to kick off. The Lions will kick off. And this is the start of the championship game. I have not played and broadcasted a game before, so we'll see how this goes. And it's a touchback. Bobby Lane kicks off for a touchback. FFBOM, you're limited to your formations on offense and defense. Defense just 4-3. Offense, you'll have 4 sets. Detroit is going to be having good run, average pass D. Giants will be good. These two teams did play in the regular season. Detroit won that battle in a 17-13 game. They were down 13-0. Giants going to come out in a pro set. Going to open up with a button hook to Frank Gifford. Steve with a 6 linebacker. A couple of 6s on his D. Pass is called, no man in the zone, and a 5-yard gain to start the game. Triplett and Gifford in the backfield. Connolly, the quarterback for the Giants. Going to go to run in this formation. Guess pass is called, 0 man in the zone. And the right tackle, a 9-yard gain on a line buck for Gifford. First down for the Giants. Sub going to come in here. Webster going to come in for Gifford. Gifford will now come in for Matthews. Gifford can play split end and halfback. Webster mostly halfback. 1st and 10 on the Giant 34. Early first quarter. Steve does use animation on his side. I do not. So that will cause the game a little bit. They're going to double team Gifford. 0 man in the zone's a run for Webster, and he gains 8. First down, 2nd down and 2 now on the Giant 42. Going to do that same thing again. Bring Gifford in. Have Webster in the backfield. 2nd and 2 on the Giant 42. 4-3 again. That's the only defense you're allowed in this league. So Roden, Gifford on the wideouts, Triplett and Webster in the backfield. A pass is called. They're going to double team Gifford again. This is an inside run to Webster, and he gains 10 yards. Giants have a pretty solid formation with the line. Again, bringing Webster in the backfield. Gifford back on the split end side. Gifford can go both ways. He is covered by a 6. Giants have 4 6s on the offensive line and a 5 at tackle. McAfee a 4 on the tight end side. 1st and 10 at the Detroit 48 early, first quarter. Connolly on the center, Webster in the backfield, Gifford on the outside. This time he does call a run. It's an inside run to Webster, and he gains 2 on the offensive card. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. Webster will stay in the backfield. Gifford goes back out wide. 2nd and 8 now on the Detroit 46. I'll do a screen right here to Webster. See what Steve calls. Calls run against the 4. Snap fumble and recovered by the Lions. So a snap fumble right off the bat here by Connolly. He has a few in his bag. He had one in the game earlier against the Lions. Lions recover. Giants are on the move, and the Lions now take over on their 47. So the first turnover of the game. Last time these two teams played, Giants had 2 fumbles and no interceptions. Lions, no fumbles, no interceptions. It cost the game a little bit. So early in the first quarter, 11:24, Lions with a break on the snap fumble. Bobby Lane under center. Gedman and Bossler in the backfield. Gedman has a decent card on the end runs and a good receiving card. Bobby Lane goes both ways. 1st and 10 on the Detroit 47. Giants are good here. Pass going to be called. Off tackle left to Leon Hart. He gains 7 yards against the 6th tackle. 2nd and 3. I'll go to run call, see what happens. 2-man in the zone. Off tackle right to Gedman, man in the zone. He gains 2, now 3rd and 1. So 3rd and 1 for the Lions. Let's see what they did last game. Last game against the Cardinals. 3rd and 1. They didn't have many 3rd and 1s. Could go look at the regular season, but let's look at the regular season real quick. Lions. Third and 1. Well, usually a run. 3rd and 1. Full house formation. I'm just going to go run here. Off tackle right to Gedman, man the zone, no gain. So Giants call a run. Gedman goes over there and does not get it. It's now 4th and 1. During the regular season, Lions went on 4th and 1. They did a line buck 67% of the time. He's going to punt it. So taking no chances here in the championship game. Giant defense holds off the turnover. A 41-yard punt, so they nice coffin kick, and the Giants now have to take over on their 3. Alrighty, on the 3-yard line. Let's do a screen right here to Gifford, see what happens. I'm going to try to avoid the safety if possible. Pass is called, and a 4-yard gain to Gifford. So it gets out of it a little bit. 2nd and 6 now on the 7. Only 2 for 2 early in the game, 9 yards. Giants pinned deep in the zone here. Run is called. Basic defense. Offensive guard, 5-yard gain. So we go down to 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 on the 12. We'll run. 3rd and 1 on the 12. Giants trying to get out of here. They were pinned. He's calling pass. He put 2 men in the flat zone. It's going to be a handoff to Webster. Another snap, fumble, and the Giants recover. Sure if they can pick up some yards, and they do. So off the snap fumble, Giants pick up the fumble. They get a net of 6. So that's a big play here in the first quarter. That could have been Detroit ball looking pretty good. So 1st and 10, Giants can bring it out to their 18. We're halfway through the first quarter. No score. Championship game. Pass is called, put 4 men in the zone. He's going to Gifford, and he gains 13 on the right guard. So Connolly rolling the 6. He's okay with his passing yards. Is not the best.
Craig has the option to come into the house. And it's still outside.
Okay. 1st and 10 on the 31, so the Giants have moved the ball 28 yards out of there, deep in their territory. So that's a win right off the bat. Run is called on D. Run is called overall at Gifford, and he gains 5 yards. So with that offensive line, there's a lot of ability if there's no man in the zone. So 2nd and 5 now. Second and 5. Do a pitch out here, see what happens. He's going against Alpha Maccabee. It's a double team on a pass called and a 9-yard gain. So the Giants bring it out to the 45. 1st and 10. Being a little bit conservative, moving it here. First and 10 on the 45. Do a button up to Webster. He's going to key Webster, no man in the zone, and a 10-yard gain. Ball now on the Detroit 45. Nice little drive here. They were here earlier. They got to the 47, I believe, and that's when all hell broke loose. I'm going to try to fly to the road. First bomb of the game. He's been dropping his safety a little bit. Let's see what happens here. Webster, he's going to double team Gifford. He keeps 1 man back. He's going deep, and it's incomplete. They kept the man back there. Good call. Double teaming Gifford. 2nd and 10 now in the Detroit 45. I'm going to do a run now with Webster. 4:48 to go in first. No score. 1957 FFBOM championship game. Pass is called. He dropped the man, a linebacker, no man in the zone, and a 7-yard gain for Webster. So 3rd and 3 now for the Giants on the Detroit 38. I'll try a pass play here to Rote. 3rd and 3 on the 38. Webster in the backfield, Gifford on the outside. Let's see. He's going to call pass, double team Gifford, 3 men in the zone, and it's incomplete. So it's going to be 4th and 3 on the 38. Giants are going to go for it. Let's do a button up to Gifford. See what happens. 4th and 3 on the Detroit 38. First big play of the game here. Giants move the ball well. Pass is called, man in the zone, and a 4-yard gain for Gifford. So the Giants able to convert the fourth down. So a big fourth down play early on in this ball game. Giants driving. They started on their own 3. So far, a 6-minute drive. Button hook to Webster. 1st and 10 on the Lions 34. He calls a run, brings a one man in the zone, and it is incomplete off the D card. Second and 10 on the Lion 34. Currently now 5 for 8. If that was on his card, it would have been 10. Who knows? Might have been an interception, so incomplete's fine. Pass is called to the right to Gifford. No man, one man is on the 4. Let's see what happens here. Oh, it's right at a 33-yard gain on Gifford. Rolls a 2, goes down to the Lion 1. So the Giants with a huge break there. Huge. All righty. So let's see. This is the chance that we see the different formations. This is one of them where they can go full house. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to go full house. It's triplet, Gifford, and Webster in the backfield. Let's go off tackle to Webster. 1st and goal at the Detroit 1. One is called. No gain. 2nd and goal at the 1. Gifford is covered by a 5. I'll go to Gifford. Try pass. 2nd and goal at the 1. One is called. 4 men in the zone. Incomplete. 3rd and goal at the 1. Now it comes interesting. Now it gets interesting. So now we go put Webster again on the center. Put Gifford on the outside. This is a big play. Third and goal at the 1. 2 chances already stopped. Can the Lions hold here? This is a championship game. Big play. Run is called, off tackle, and he runs it in for the touchdown. 6 rolled there. I don't know what the linebacker was. I have to look. So the Giants are on the board. What a huge drive, 97-yard drive. Big play in the game, the 4th down and 3, and then the 33-yard flat pass to Gifford. 1:12 to go in the first. Kickoff taken to the 32-yard line. So that drive was 16 plays, 97 yards, 8 minutes and 6 seconds off the clock. Giants up 7-0. They were up 13-0 in the first matchup, so long way to go in this one. Lion ball on their 32 with 36 seconds to play in the first. Lions have 1 possession so far in the game. They were stopped. Now they have ball on the 36. Let's go with pass call here. Double team Doran. It's a curl of Doran. Giants to quickly double team him. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. 2nd and 10 on the 32. Giants going to double team Doran again. I'm going to bring Huff in. Let's see what happens. Pitch out right to Gedman. Guess wrong. Short gain, 14-yard gain. Gedman's got a nice card on the end run. So that's the quarter. 7-0 Giants. Lions with their first down of the game. Gedman with the gain. Ball's on the 46. Goodman now 3 carries for 16 yards. Go run here. Screen left to Goodman. He's got a great card. It's a 6-yard gain. Giants have 2-4 linebackers on the outside. 5 was rolled on that one. Was guess wrong? Probably caught a break there because Goodman's got a very nice card on guess wrong. 2nd and 4. The Lions' second drive of the game. They're now in Giant territory in the 48. The first drive was a recovered snap fumble, and they were stopped after 9 yards. 2nd and 4 on the Giant 48. Let's run. Bring Huff in here a little bit. Bring the safety in. Crossing to Middleton. And a 16-yard gain. So a nice catch to Middleton. 1st and 10 on the Giant 32. Lane 2 of 3 for 22 yards. Bring the line back into the zone here. Off tackle right to Gedman. And another guess wrong 16-yard gain. So Gedman with 2 guess wrong 16-yard gains. Lions now on the move on the Giants 16, trying to answer the 7-0 score. Early second quarter. Nice drive of the Lions. 5 plays, 52 yards. 1st and 10 on the 16. It's going to go run here. Off tackle right to Gedman, man the zone. He loses a yard. So 2nd and 11. Off the offensive guard. Man was in the zone. Wasn't in the zone. Would have been no gain. 2nd and 11 now on the 17. 5 was rolled. Double team Gedman a pass here. Quick out right to Stripling against a 4. He gains a yard. 4 is called. So 3rd and 10 on the 16. 12 minutes to go. Lions in field goal range. Still got a shot here. 3rd and 10. No nickel in this league. Only 4-3. You can double 2 receivers. But in this case, we're going to double Gedman. See what happens here. So off tackle right to Hart. He goes to the run call. Hart gains 7 off the tackle. So 4th and 3 on the Giant 9. Interesting call. He's going to kick it. And it is good. Lions on the board. Good answer back. Nice drive. It was a 9-play, 59-yard drive. 5 minutes off the clock. And the kickoff coming. It's to the 6 and a 23-yard gain by Patton. So the Giants take over on the 29, up 7-3 here in the 1957 FFBOM championship game. Connolly versus Lane. 1st and 10. Go to pass here to Rote. Gifford in the backfield now. He's done a double team. Gifford, 3 men in the zone. Short gain, 20-yard gain on the 6 card off of Rote. It was covered by 5. Those 6s, when they come up, very painful. 1st and 10 now on the 49. It was a big play. That was off the D card. Webster comes in the game again. Gifford now will go on the outside. He's been double teaming Gifford quite a bit. Webster. We're under 10 minutes to go in the half. Run is called, no man's zone, and a 1-yard gain off the offensive card. So good call. Would have been a 1-yard gain if guessed wrong also. 2nd and 9, out to 50. $9:18 to go. In this one, in this first half. Do a screen right here to Webster. Webster 7 carries, 29 yards. Let's try a little pass here to Alex, see what happens. Ball's right up midfield. Pass is called. One man in the zone. 6-yard gain. 3rd and 3 now for the Giants. So 3rd and 3 on the line 44. I'm going to go Gifford to the right. Actually, let's look at this card. Yeah, off tackle's okay. He's 3 yards. 3rd and 3 on the line 44. Connolly 8 of 12 for 95. Going to go to run this time. Short yardage is called, so he calls a run. Gifford linebacker in the zone, he loses 2. So nothing happened on that one. Good play, good call. Giants have to punt. And it is a 30-yard punt, so it goes to the line 16. Let's just take a look at the notebook for the Lions if a flat pass was called. 4. Maybe a 2-yard gain. I don't know exactly. Wipe dive 5. Could have been a first down too. How about a pass? Let's see. Pass was called in 4 men, 3 men in the zone. 4. Maybe. And the X. All right. 1st and 10 of 16. Giants are going to go with a run call here. They're going to bring a man to the zone. It's a quick slant to Stripling. 6 man in the zone. 15-yard gain. The Lions on these flat passes, guess wrong, are really, really tough. Really tough. 1st and 10. Bomb to Middleton. Tries to have a good pass rush. It's incomplete. He guessed right. Just missed the long game. Just missed it. 2nd and 10. There's no man in the zone that time. The 3 was rolled. It was on the D card. Defend the X. And run the lane. 1-yard gain. Decent end run card, but the Giants get a break there with the 4 roll. So it's 3rd and 9 for the Lions. Let's see what they did last game, 3rd and 9. Open. Lions. Cassidy. I haven't seen Cassidy in this game. So it's 3rd and 9 at the Giant on their own 32. Stripling guarded by a 6. Gedman is guarded by a 4. So I kind of think Gedman's the call here. Let's go with Gedman. We'll cover Duran. See what happens. Pitch it out to Gedman. He's running it. He runs for 2 yards. He's stopped. And the Lions. So that's the 2nd time that the Lions had 3rd and long and they decided to run it versus passing it. Kick to the 24. Tunnel with the ball. And he loses 3 yards. That's on the punter's card. It's really nice. All right, so 5:24 to play. Giants have the ball on their 21. 7-3 defensive battle here in the 1957 championship game. Going to go to run here to Webster. Pass is called, brings the safety into the zone. Webster gains 7 yards on the D card. Second down and 3. Second and 3. Do a screen right here to Frank. He's been double teaming Gifford a lot, so let's see what happens on this one. Second and 3. He is covered by a 6. Lions figuring out their options. Under 5 to go in the half. Pass is called. No man in the zone in the flat. And a 5-yard gain fumble, but he recovers it. That's the one thing about Frank. He is a fumbler. So a little bit of a break that it came on Connolly's card, not the 6 flat zone card. So first and 10 for the Giants. 4:12 to go now in the half. They did bring in everybody into the zone that time. Going to run Webster up the middle. Connolly 9 of 13 for 100 yards. Double teaming road run is called. 3-yard gain. Second and 7 at the 36. And do screen left to Webster. Safety has been coming in a little bit. The one deep pass off for Connolly was incomplete. Pass is called, puts 2 men in the zone on the right side with the 4 linebacker and an 8-yard gain to Webster. Webster's got a nice card. First and 10 now. He's got a pretty decent card. Guess wrong really hard. First and 10 at the 44. Off tackle run coming in for Gifford. 3 minutes to go in the half. Giants would like to put a little bit more points on the scoreboard before the half. Run is called. No man in the zone. 2-yard gain. Fumble by Gifford, and it's recovered by the Lions. So he gained 2. So Gifford is a fumbler. That's a problem. That's the second fumble of the game for the Giants, and the Lions take over on the Giant 46. Third fumble overall. They did recover 1, so 3 fumbles for the Giants. They've recovered 2, and the Lions take over at the 46-yard line. Giants calling pass, slant to Stripling, and 11-yard gain. Sack did not get in there. No sack. First and 10 now on the Giant 35. 2:24 to go. So a little bit of deja vu. Last game, Lions also had 0 turnovers. Giants had 2 fumbles. Lions won the game. This game, Giants have 3 fumbles. 2 have been recovered by the Lions. Cassidy now in the game. Going to double Cassidy on this play. Going to bring in off down and out to Cassidy. Double teaming him. And he's incomplete. Would have been a 13-yard gain if not covered. So good call by the Giants. Second and 10. Cassidy stays in the game. I'm going to double him again. McPadden. Flare left to Bossler. 5-yard gain. So it's 3rd and 5. Now, the last 2 third downs, the Lions have run it, which is really, really interesting. In the game against the Cardinals, they did a flat pass and they did a short pass to Cassidy. So it's 3rd and 5. They're going to go full men, full zone. 3rd and 5. I'm going to call pass here. Post to Bolesky. And he's sacked. 7-yard loss. Big sack. Sack on the play by Dick Mozolowski. Now he's on the Giant 37. Now let's see what the field goal kicking here is for Lane. 33 to 37. He's only the 2 is good. So it's worth a try, but the 2 is the only one. Let's see what he gets. This is 1957. The kick is no good. He did get the variable die roll there. That helped. So the kick is no good. Giants take over on their 20. That big, big sack. Huge. Giants take over on their 20. Let's do a pitch out to Gifford. 90 seconds to go here in the half. Giants up 7-3. Double teaming Rote and Gifford. And a 6-yard gain. No timeout call. Second and 4 on the 26. Giants just looking to perhaps gain lightning in a bottle. If Gifford can break one here, it'd be phenomenal. Needs to roll a 2, 7, 10. Second and 4 on the 26. 1 minute to play in the half. Giants up 7-3. Lions just tried a 37-yard field goal, no good. So Gifford now, and no double team, no man in the zone, another run, gains 5 for first down. So now you call timeout. You do hurry up. You do hurry up. 1st and 10 at the 31. Put man in the zone here a little bit. Triplet is the guy. Let's see if we can do a little pass play to Triplet. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Lions have 5 sixes on defense. 5. That's pretty good. Double teaming Gifford and Rote. Short pass to Triplet, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Seven was rolled. See if you can do one to Matthews here. 2nd and 10 at the 31. Matthews is covered by 6. 3-man in the zone, 15-yard gain to the 46. So now the Giants get a first down. They have an outside chance. 1st and 10. Let's take a look at Giants kicker here. Eesh, not great. They need 18, 20, 22 yards. I'll try again to Matthews crossing pattern. First and 10 to 46. They need about 22 yards. They hit the receiver card on Matthews, maybe. Guess no one in the zone, 3 men in the zone to Matthews. 21-yard gain. Big play. That's what they were looking for. I got to the Detroit 33. So that's what they wanted, and they got it. So let's see. Let's look at the Giant field goal kicker. 15 seconds to play. I mean, if they get to the 22, that's huge. A couple of plays. Putting Gifford down on the outside. He's been trying to rush the quarterback. He's going to do a flat pass to Webster and see if perhaps he can break one. They just need a couple of yards. 7-3. First half coming to a close. 15 seconds to play. Guess right. 1 man in the zone. A 4-yard gain to the 28. He's got to kick it. No, maybe not. He's still got a timeout. So first, still got a chance. One more run. Still got a timeout on you. Got to move the ball a little bit closer. Hopefully no fumble. I'm just going to run off tackle, try to get some yardage, get out of bounds. Let's see what we got here. 2nd and 6 in Detroit, 29. 1 man in the zone, and he gets the rolls to 5. Eek, that stinks. That stinks. Calls timeout. Here comes the kick to close the half. Gordy. Detroit just missed their kick. Let's see what the Giants do. This would be a big boost to go into halftime up 7. Here we go. And it is good. So Gordy Saltow, Giants closed the half with a field goal. 8 plays, 51 yards, and they go up 10-3 at the half. Let's take a quick break and be right back. All right, so Giants are up 10-3 as we head into the second half. Giants controlling time possession, 19 minutes and 12 seconds to Detroit, 10:48. Detroit has average field position on their 37, Giants on 18. Giants had 3 fumbles, 2 recovered by the Lions. Lions just missed a field goal. Giants took it back and drove and just hit a field goal to close the half. So the field goals from 44 yards by Bobby Lane. Soltel just hit a 36-yard field goal. And that is it. Lane is 6 of 9 for 54 yards. Connolly 13 of 18 for 148. Big play was the flat pass to Gifford for 33 yards that the Giants went to first and goal. If the Giant Lions won, they needed 3 plays to punch it in. So here we go. Second half coming up in the 1957 FFBOM championship game. It's kicked off to Bert Zaggers. He takes it from the 10 to the line 27, and we're on the way. Just on the way here in the third quarter. These two teams did play early in the season. Giants led 13-0 at the half. Lions scored 17 unanswered and won that game 17-13. 10-3 in this one. Steve does like to use his animation. Bob, myself, does not. I'm going to call run on this one. Bring the linebacker in the zone. His off tackle right to Hart. He gains 2. Guess right. Guess wrong, 9. Second and 8. Let's call run again. Stay basic D. Off tackle right again to Hart. He gains 7. So 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 on the 36. Inside run the Gedman, no man in the zone, and he gains 3. So 1st and 10 for the Lions on their 39. 3 straight runs to start. Go pass on this one. I'm going to double team Doran, bring the linebacker in over to 6. Pitch out right to Gedman. He's had a good game, short gain for Gedman, 14-yard gain. So 8 carries, 50 yards. 4 straight runs for the Lions. 1st and 10. Up the middle, Hart, no gain. 2nd and 10. Quick out right to Stripling, 1 man in the zone. They got him. Sack. 17 sack versus 7, so Giants with a break there. Only a 1-yard loss. 3rd and 11. A couple of 3rd down longs in the first half. Lions ran it. Only 4-3-Ds allowed, and only 4 different offensive formations. You cannot go 3 wide in this league. First drive of the game, Lions now with the ball on the Giant 48. So let's see what we do here. I'm going to call pass. I'm going to double Stripling. It's down and out to Gedman. It's covered by 4, and it's incomplete. So Lions got a kick. First drive gets thwarted. They did take it to the 48 of New York. And they're punting. First few punts were really good. This might be a fake. Steve's known to do that a couple of times. Nope. Going to punt it. Taking it to 40 at the 2-yard line. We'll let that bounce. It's a fumble. It hits him. And it is recovered on a bad bounce fumble, too. Oh, boy. That's a big play. That's the recovery. Come on, Strat. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Can you imagine? It's going to crash. Oh, no. It's frozen. Oh, my goodness. Too many people watching the game. And it looks like it's going to crash on us. It's a bad break for both teams, particularly Steve. Oh, man. Oh, we gotta exit out. That's unfortunate. And we'll start over. That's a bad break. 17,457. No, waits for Steve to reconnect. That was a bad break for Steve. It was a punt to the Giant 2. It appeared that Tunnel had fumbled it by letting it touch him because I did choose to let it bounce. Then the game froze. So I think we had too many people watching, perhaps. Ay, ay, ay. That's a tough break. So here we go. 4th and 11 again on the Giant 48. Punting one more time. It'd be amazing if that happened again. So the Giant 4, I'm going to let it bounce. Let's see what happens here. And it goes 5 yards into the end zone. So tough break. Giants caught one there. They could have maybe recovered the fumble, but who knows. So 1st and 10 on the Giant 20, 10:30 to play here in the third quarter. Third quarter. Webster with 10 carries to go in the game. Gifford now on the outside. Giants need some points just to open up a little bit more of a lead. They do bring a man to zone, double teaming Gifford, and he loses 2 yards. 2nd down and 12. Two crossing Patterson and Matthews. He is covered by 6. Steve has been doubling Gifford and Road quite a bit. The Lions, that is. 2nd and 12. Pass, 4-man in the zone. Linebacker did drop in. Incomplete. So 3rd and 12 now on the 18. Try deep to Gifford. Nothing to lose. Early 3rd quarter, double teaming road, no man in the zone, going deep, incomplete. And that was a really big break again for the Giants. Bunch of interceptions on that one. 8 to 10 was incomplete on the guess right card. So punting for the G-men. Nothing happening on that drive. Lions will take over with a chance to tie. 37-yard kick. They're on the 45. Not a great punt. And a fair catch. Let's see what would happen if the passes on the Lions D card. And a receiver. And who knows. Alrighty, so 1st and 10 on the 45. The Lions opened up last time with a bunch of runs. I'm going to go pass here and cover Gedman. Off tackle right, Gedman, another run. He runs with 4. 2nd and 6. So the Lions now playing with the run game. Bunch of runs here early. Pack the line a little bit here. Up the middle to Hart. Man in the zone. 1-yard gain. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Lions at midfield. 7:48 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Giants up 10-3 in the 1957 FFBOM championship game. Bobby Lane, the quarterback for the Lions. You got Hart and Gedman in the backfield. Lions on a day 1 for 6 on 3rd down. Now he's got Barnes in the game. Let's see what Barnes is like. Decent card. Oh, he can catch that ball and go deep. Let's double him. 3rd and 5 for the Lions. I'm going to drop the linebacker in the zone just to play safe here. Down and out to Barnes. They are double teaming him. And he's sacked. It's a fumble. Recovered by the Lions. No gain on the recovery. Only a 3-yard loss. So Lane is sacked by Hudson. Big sack by the Giants. That was another sack on 3rd down that they got. Lions stopped. Ball's taken to 7. Let's let him run with it this time instead of letting it bounce, and he loses 2. The Lions punting has been phenomenal. Giants have been starting position averages 18, which is terrible. Lions have been starting at the 36. 3 sacks for the Giants. So 1st and 10 at the Giant 5. $7:12 to play. Larry for the Lions has been really good today. 4 punts for 44 yards, but he's keep pass call, no man in the zone, and no gain. As he went on the D card, the LT 4 versus 5 or 6. Big play that was. Let's try it one more time. 6:36 to play. If that was on Gifford's card, it would have been a 7-yard gain. Run pass is called again. Again, no man in the zone. Fumble, and the recovered by the Giants. See if they could pick up some yards, and he loses 2. So not good. That's the Giants' 4th fumble in this game. 4th. 3rd and 12 at the 3. Not much you can do here. You have to avoid the sack. I mean, that's the key. You have to avoid the sack. He's going to run it off tackle. Just try to get some yards, get some punting room for the punter, because I can't take a sack here. Pass is called, no man in the zone. Gifford gains 3 yards. So nothing happening. Giants only gain 1 yard. That's 2 possessions for the Giants here in the second half, and a total of -1 for yardage. Lions deep, doing well. So big punt coming up here for David Mann. This one he gets off 43 yards, goes to the Giant 49. So the Lions are already in Giant field position. A 9-yard gain to the Giant 40. So the Lions in great shape. Punting game for the Lions has kept them alive. 1st and 10 at the Giant 40. They've been running the ball quite a bit. Giants bring 2 linebackers in the zone. Slant to Stripling. Incomplete. Defender X, he's covered by a 6. 2nd and 10 at the 40. Lane 6 of 11 for 54 yards. It's double Gedman. Quick out left to Stripling. No gain. 3rd and 10 now at the 40. Wow. Third and 10 at the Giant 40. Lions in great field position. This is the second time they've had good field position in this half. They've started at the 45 and now at the 40. Their own 45, sorry. And now at the Giant 40. So it's 3rd and 10. Barnes and Cassidy now in the backfield. Can they both do that? Let me ask Steve this question. Just asking Steve if Barnes and Cassidy can both be in the backfield. I don't think one's a fullback. I know Barnes is a halfback. I don't think Cassidy's I don't see him as I don't think he can be. So waiting to hear back from him. So we'll take a pause. All right, too many running backs in the backfield. He's got to take a timeout. So that's what I thought. So the Lions take a timeout. It's now 3rd and 10, 4:30 to go here in the third quarter. You're going to take a timeout. Gedman and Bossler. Now, he might run it here to get into field goal range because he's been doing that quite a bit. Let's see. He runs it. No gain. Guess wrong, 0. That's the only number on that card. Big break for the Giants. Once again, the Lions are stopped. Quite a game here. Both teams, this defensive battle. So it's 4th and 10, the Giant 40. Lane is in on the field. I don't know if he's going to kick this. He's outside his range. I mean, the way his punt has been going, I don't know. I mean, he's outside the range. He's going to try to kick it. Here we go. And it's good. Oh, man. What a kick by Bobby Lane. Wow. That is a huge, huge break for the Lions. Oh, big kick. That's a huge break for the Lions. That is a 19.4% chance, and he got it. So the Lions cut it to 4. Bobby Lane with a huge kick. 1st and 10 for the Giants on their 20, which is better than their average field position in this game. Giants with a big break there. Double teaming Gifford to run. Gifford runs for 4 as the D tackles is 6. 2nd and 6 now at the 24. Let's try button hook. Lions D has been holding the Giants very well here in this second half. 2:42 to go. 10-6. No man in the zone. He is double teaming Gifford. 3-yard gain. So 3rd and 3. 3rd, 3. For the Giants. Let's go screen left to Webster. Big play. Giants need a 1st down. It's a pass. He puts 2 men in the zone. Webster picked off. Picked off by Roger Zarkov. Huge break again. Only, at that time, a 16.7% chance. And the Lions really taking advantage of the Giants' turnovers. That is the 3rd turnover on the Giants in this game. 0 for the Lions. Their average field position has been at the 40. Giants have just been shut down here in the second half. So 2 huge rolls early in this game for the Lions. They're going to run off tackle Gedman, 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7 at the 21. So Giant D has to come up big again. Lions have been stopped, but this one's going to be tough. And they also had that game froze on a fumble punt. They're replay it. Otherwise, it would be another turnover for the Giants, perhaps. So 10-6 New York with 1:12 to go. Detroit, their defense has been mighty tough. 2nd and 7. Off tackle right, Gedman, linebacker in his own 5-yard gain, 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 for the Lions, 36 seconds to go. They're on the Giants 16. Bobby Lane kicked in a tremendous field goal. Thought it was outside his range, but he nailed it. 47-yarder. This is 3rd and 2 on the Giants 16. Big play. Kedman 12 carries for 62 yards. Inside run to Bosler, 4-yard gain. So the Lions right now getting some good rolls. Dice is working for them. 1st and 10 on the Giant 12. 10-6 to New York. Sideline right, Middleton, 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 against the 4. 2nd and 8 on the Giant 10. 14, where you're now in the fourth quarter. Cassidy's in the game. The linebacker in. Quick in the Bossler. Incomplete. 3rd and 8 on the Giant 10. He has run the football a few times here on 3rd down. 14:06 to play. Dice have been pretty good to the Lions here in the second half. They were playing well. Giants show blitz. This would be a big play. And double team Cassidy. Off tackle right to Bossler. He loses 2. So 4th and 10, and they're going to have to kick it again. Giant D has just been phenomenal in this game. This has been a defensive battle between both teams. 4th and 10. Here comes Lane. Try to cut it to a 1-point game. And it's good. So it's 10-9 in the 1957 FFBOM. Kickoff taken to the 29-yard line. So the Giants take over. And let's see what we do. Webster comes in. Gifford goes to the side. Giants trying to get some yardage here. They've been shut down 3. Their possessions here in the second half have no first downs in the second half. Nothing. 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. Well, interception, sorry. Runs called, they line, nobody in the middle, and a 3-yard gain for Webster. 2nd and 7. Curl play here to road. 2nd and 7 on Giant 32. Giant offense has been dead in the second half. Pass is called 4 men in the zone, incomplete. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. I'm going to do a crossing pattern with Matthews. Giant offense has just been dormant here in the second half. They need a first down in a big way. Double teaming 3 men in the zone, and it's incomplete. So they have to punt it once again. So good defense by the Lions. Giants have not had a first down here in the second half. 43-yard kick, a 9-yard roll. So decent punt and roll for the Giants. Lions will take over on their 16, I believe. Yes, 16. 11:06 to play. 10-9. So any time for a turnover, this would be it. Run's going to be called. Curl to Duran. And it incomplete. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 on the Lions 16. That they've had great field position in this game. Their average field position is the 41. The Giants is the 18, and that's with this possession. 10:48 to go. 1-point game. Quite the battle. Carl Duran, he's going to double Duran. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. If it was not double team, he still would have been incomplete. So 3rd and 10 now for the Lions. They're on the 16. This is a big play for both teams. 10:30 to play, fourth quarter championship game. Could kind of expected this one. So 3rd and 10. I think what we do here, you look for Cassidy or Bossler here. Double teaming Cassidy, bomb to Middleton, no man in the zone. Pass rush coming, long gain, 46-yard gain. To the Giant 38. Big play. Yep. 9:54 to go. Up the middle hard, run called. Gain 6 on the D card, 2nd and 4. Giant 32. Lions in field goal position. Off tackle right, Gedman, man's in the zone. Runs for a yard, 3rd and 3. Gedman now has been overused. In level 2. 3rd and 3 now. 8:42 to play. They're in field goal range. All Lions here in the second half. All Lions. Dominating. I mean, offensive yards, the Giants are up top, but the Lions have just been dominating the second half. Their defense has been spectacular. 8:42 to go. 3rd and 3 in the 31. Steve thinking of his options here. Goes full house. Call run. I'm going to call pass, but we're going to double McAnee. Off tackle right heart. 5-yard gain, first down. Oh, God. It would have got a 3-yard gain. All right, doesn't really matter. 1st and 10 on 26. Off tackle right hard, man the zone. 13-yard gain to the Giant 13. So the Lions are getting the rolls and getting the calls. 1st and 10 on the Giant 13. 10-9, halfway, 7:30 to go in the game. First and 10. Run. Short pattern to Bossler. Touchdown. Touchdown, Lions. And so, for the first time in this ball game, the Lions have taken the lead. Down 10-3 at the half. They have now put up 13. This is just almost identical to the last game these two teams played. 13-0 last game, and now the Lions won 17-13. It was 10-3 this game. Lions are up 16-10. So Giants will take the ball over on their 38 off the kickoff. 7:12 to go. They've done absolutely nothing on offense in this second half. The ball's in the 38, 6:36 to play. But the Giants have had some crazy wins this year. Let's see if they can pull off one here. They need a comeback now. They've been winning the whole game. 1st and 10 on the 38. It's a pass play called. He's calling the run to Gifford, and the 5 is rolled. That's been the story of the game. Second half, Giants cannot get a roll. Guess wrong, and Gifford is nothing happened. Going to try one more time. Try it again. 6 minutes to play. 2nd and 11. Brings the man in the zone. 4-yard gain. 3rd and 7. This might be 2-down territory. This just might be 2-down territory. I don't know. Lions have just been crushing it. 3rd and 7. I'll do a screen right to Webster. See if we get nothing. He loses 3 yards. Wow. So the Lions stop him. 4:48 to go. Giants cannot do a thing. They need a turnover. Touchdown, return, and that's going to do it. The game is over. Game over. Wow. There's nothing I can do with this. 22-10. The Lions are going to win this one. Bert Zager just returned that ball 79 yards for a touchdown. Wow. Wow. 20 unanswered points by the Lions. It was 10-3 at the half, and that is going to do it. Giants in this half, just nothing doing. 3 plays -2, 3 plays 1 yard, 3 plays 7 yards interception, 3 plays 3 parts, 3 plays no yards. Nothing doing. .430 to play. The Lions are going to take this one. That big kick by Lane that made it 10-6, and then after that, it was just nothing happening. Give Detroit credit. They kept it. They kept themselves in the game. Their punting game was phenomenal. I don't think it was anything on offense in particular. Special teams won this game, and it's fitting that they scored a touchdown on the punt return because that has just been. They have just dominated the game on special teams. Their punter has just been phenomenal. He's pinned the Giants back many, many times. Nothing you can do about it. So you just got to throw the ball deep here and hope for the best. 4:12 to go. Bomb to Matthews, and it's picked off, and that is the game. That is the 4th turnover by the Giants. The 4th one. They can. This is just. That's the story. 4 turnovers to 0. Great punting, and the Lions are going to win. (23-10), 3:54 to go. So the Giants just did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Couldn't stop them. Their defense played well, but no turnovers for the Lions. So Lions will win this game and take the championship. It was a good season for both teams. Inside run to Barnes. 3rd and 9 on the Giant 49. It'll take a minor miracle for the Giants to come back in this one. 2:42 to play. They have had a few miracle wins this season. I think 3 actually. that they won the last 30 seconds. But this one's tough. But give the Lions credit. 23-10. Up the middle Hart. Gains a yard. And they'll punt it. 2:06 to play. And here we go. .31-yard kick. Giants are under 17. Giants have started on their 20 most of the game. Bob the Matthews here. That's all we can do. Man the zone. Incomplete. Second and 10.
How many first? Five.
Oh man, the game's been on mute. I've had the thing on mute the whole time.
You just wait for them.
Third and 10. Incomplete. Fourth and 10. This is the game. I've had it on mute, unfortunately. Sorry, everybody, for this. And that'll do it. So the Lions are going to win this game 23-10. I've been on mute for a little bit. I didn't know I was on mute. Sorry. The Lions are going to win. They were down 10-3 at the half. Great special teams. 4 turnovers for the Giants. The game was very close, and the Lions just dominated the second half. The Giants in the second half did not have one first down. Not one. And the Lions win. But the Giants in the second half had 8 minus 2 is 6, 11. They had minus 1 yard. Minus 1 yard in the second half. That's how good the Lions defense was. And the Giants offense was that bad. So give the Lions credit. They win the game. They are the 1957 FFBOM championship. I apologize for the mute. I just started broadcasting these games on StreamYard, still learning it. So I do enjoy it, and I'll try to do it in the future. So one more second to go, and then we'll wrap this puppy up. And here we go. And the Lions win. Congrats to Steve. And I'm going to sign off. Nice win by Steve. They win the game. We're going to stop the stream. And that's that. Good night, everybody.